So this, my friends, is the 2022 Lexus ES 300H. H stands for hybrid, of course, and this is the F Sport trim, which is now available on this vehicle. So I've had it for a full week, driven it on a bit of a road trip from Eastern Washington over to Western Idaho, North Idaho, for a little road trip action to see how it goes on the freeway, on the highway. Nice little drive. Today, some of my likes and dislikes as I recap my full week with it. So let's get started. So what we have here is a hybrid system. 2.5 liter inline 4 CVT, low 40s for the fuel economy number, which is great. Also gets a couple hundred horsepower, 215, front wheel drive. What's really nice about this nowadays is it has a small fuel tank, 13.2 gallons. You can get in range in the 560, 580 range on a full tank, which is great. My goodness, with gas prices what they are, hopefully when you watch this, they're less than $5, less than $4 if we ever get down there again. So getting a smart vehicle like this is going to be healthy for your pocketbook. Talking about a 13-gallon tank. Can you imagine if you have a motorhome or a large Suburban of some kind? Yikes. Not in this case here. This is easy. I haven't even looked twice at a gas station while driving this week, and I still got plenty of range. So it's a good buy when it comes to fuel economy in this hybrid. Practicality, driving this vehicle, push button. There's a bit of delay when you're not sure that it has started up. It actually has started up because of the hybrid system. It's very quiet. Nice big screen right here, touch screen there. One thing I'm going to be having issues with until they change it or go a different route is the touchpad down below. Not a big fan, haven't really been a big fan of it. Also the infotainment system. Software I think needs to be updated just because these graphics are, you know, a little too old. And there are a lot of buttons and a lot of toggles and words on here to kind of confuse you. Just a lot going on. Maybe it's just that luxury look and feel that they're trying to give you, that hey, you've got all these options here, which is fine, it's okay, but there's some redundancy, which I'm just pointing out. They do have a wireless charging pad that is under here, which I can see the benefit of that. That way you're not distracted by your phone, but it is out of the way. And if I want my phone visible, I can't see it unless I use the USB ports up here and I can lay the phone somewhere. The cup holders are also split. These are just little observations, you know, after a week with this, and something that you can keep in mind too if you plan on living with this for a long period of time, leasing it, or you know, maybe buy it for 3 years and trade it in, is that no cup holders side by side, one here and one there. Maybe it's convenient for the passenger. I'm not usually in the passenger seat, so they reach forward and they have their cup up here, but I like to have them side by side, and maybe having something up here for, I don't know, extra storage for my keys, something like that. They do make a spot here, which is going to be a spot where you will keep your phone. So if it's plugged in, your phone's right there, you know, another option. And then if your cup's in front of it, now you can't see your phone. Just a lot of these little things that I've come across throughout the week. But I'm not knocking them, I'm just saying these are just things that stand out to me as I observe and drive and figure this thing out to share with you. All right, backseat, legroom, and headroom, as well as how many kids or people you can put back here. I was encouraged when someone said, I'm so glad you showed what it looked like with car seats in place. I had 2 car seats in here. I took one out so I can give you the backseat, legroom, and headroom demo from me. This is my position as the driver up front. It's leaned back kind of a little bit here, but still, I got plenty of room for legroom. You know, that much right there. Plus, I can make this seat a little more vertical. But there could be a small person between me and the car seat. Otherwise, if you had 2 car seats back here like I usually do, it's really good enough for a diaper bag or extra supplies for the kids. Not really a third adult, although you could conceivably put a smaller person in the middle of these seats. They got USB chargers down below so everyone can start charged up. There's storage behind the driver and passenger seat. There's no moonroof here above me, but there is one above the driver and the front passenger for the extra illusion of space or just to let more light in. So you have that. Otherwise, pretty comfortable in the back seat of the ES 300H. So for road trips, I think it'll be a nice, comfortable ride. And for me, I'm 5'11", have been for years, even though my wife thinks I'm 5'5", I'm actually 5'11", and this is what it looks like with me sitting behind myself if I were up here in the driver's seat. All right, the good and the bad with the cargo and trunk of this vehicle. First of all, there are 4 ways you can open it. There's a button just left of the steering wheel. There's one here on the key fob that you can press, it'll open it up. Usually you'll find a button directly below the vehicle's logo, like by the backup camera, but there's not one. It's actually over here. You can press it right there. Otherwise, 4th way is hands-free. Put your foot underneath the bumper like that. It'll come up automatically. So that's kind of some good stuff. Somewhat not so good is the 13.9 cubic feet of cargo volume. That number is small. Not too small, not small enough to have an issue, because I've been able to put in some items here in the back which were kind of bulky and large. So for example, I got my kids this soccer goal at the local sporting store. Also this basketball hoop that's adjustable. So it's a good size right there. That fits in here. But the thing is, those seats don't fold down. So if you want anything longer or larger, it won't work. There is a little bit of space below here. Not usable space, it's space that is for tools in case you have a flat. And below that top layer, there's a spare tire below. So that's what it looks like and sounds like in the back here. So the good is that there's 4 ways to open it. So hands-free, your hands like this, you can kick it there, it'll close up. It's just making that noise to close. Hands-free to close up. Let's do it again. Kick underneath it. And there it goes. So there's 4 ways to open it. Hands-free is the best part of it. Cargo space is okay. I was able to put these things in here and I still have a little bit more room. So 13.9 cubic feet of cargo volume, but the back seats don't fold down. So that would be my biggest negative with the cargo of this ES 300H. Okay, let's go ahead and do what? We'll press this button. Oh, wait, I gotta put my stuff back in there. Ah, you get the idea, right? So this vehicle starts at $45,700. I'm going to put a lot more information on everymandriver.com. This is more or less a supplement to that information you'll find online. Just want to give you some more demonstrations inside and out of what this vehicle has, some of my impressions, my likes and dislikes throughout the week. So I hope you found that helpful. Be sure to reference that article for more information on the more details that are associated with this and the F-Sport element of this trim. All right, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. I'm Dave Erickson with Everyman Driver. Please subscribe, like. We'll see you next time. Adios. One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.